You know, I find it frightening how these people who call themselves watchmen or call themselves prophets or whatever they're calling themselves today, so many people are giving themselves titles. And if you just examine the fruit, you know that they are false prophets and they are nowhere near what they call themselves to be. But anyway, that's a whole nother video. But it's amazing how these people who call themselves watchmen and prophets and such can find sin in almost anything they see on the internet, almost in any pastor or whatever. And I'm not saying that some of their claims are wrong, but it's amazing how they can find sin and so many other things. But when it comes to the sin of this man and this entire administration, they go silent. They sanctify this man's sin with silence. They sanctify the sins of this administration with silence, or they make statements like, oh, he may not be, this administration or this president may not be, all that he's supposed to be, but I still prefer him. And you know why they do that? Because they cherry pick sin. The people who make excuses for this administration are cherry pickers of sin. They truly believe that the sins that they hate the most, which are basic sins against the family, they disagree with certain types of sin, and I'm not going to call those sins out because that's a whole nother video right there. Sins that they believe come against the family are the sins that matter most, but all the other sins, it's okay. It's okay for the president to cuss people out. It's okay for the president to depict himself as a Christ-type figure. It's okay for the president's spiritual advisor to call him Jesus. It's okay for the president to be demeaning and hateful and spiteful and do all kind of manner of evil in the highest office in the world. It's okay for him to do that. Because the sin that he's fighting for are the sins that we don't like. But all the other sins that he can commit, those are okay. These people are not prophets. These people are not watchmen. They are false prophets. And Jesus warned us of them in Matthew 7. He says, beware of false prophets, and you will know them by the fruit. They are they cherry pick sins. They do. There's no way that you can see dollar signs in your eyes and go live and talk about every other pastor who sins or every other believer who sins or every other sin in the world. But when it comes to the sins, the blatant sins of this administration, y'all go silent. Or I still prefer him. Or this is a good one. I prefer him because he is a man who supports my Christian values. Do you know the